Voters with special needs will be catered for in this year's local government elections, as always. Special voting days will be held on the 30th and 31st of October. Police officers, soldiers, nurses, doctors and the media will be able to vote on these days. eNCA's Mawande Kheswa is following developments and joins us now from Durban with an update. Mawande, I see there's construction of a large marquee behind you, and I suppose we are preparing for an event. It's apt that we have a marquee in that way. It's going to be a festival of democracy come the 1st of November. What's up with the marquee, though?
Good day, Tulas. Before I even get into the nitty-gritties, let me quickly move out of picture, because now that you've mentioned it, so that you can see, it is quite a large marquee. We are preparing for a humdinger of an event when we look at those elections. And this is the Department of Public Works that is putting this together. This is usually the IAC Operations Center within Durban, and it is what we call as the Rock. Typically, it would be in the building to the right of the marquee, which my colleague Francois is showing you now. That is where it usually is. But as a result of COVID-19 and the protocols that needs to be observed, they've moved into a situation where they've made for more space. To get into more detail, I'm going to speak to Mawande Kheswa, who is the spokesperson for the MEC for Public Works, Mr. Kheswa. Dabe, we thank you for your time. Tulas is asking what is behind the marquee here, and I've explained a little bit. Can you give us more information as to the decision really to erect this marquee here and what the preparations status is?
Well, thank you very much, and good morning to the viewers at home. Well, the MEC for Human Settlement and Public Works, Kheswa, has encouraged all categories of staff in the department, especially here in the eThekwini region, to work with officials from the IEC to ensure that we set up this operations center, which will be handed over to the IEC on Friday just after lunchtime. But more importantly, he has assembled a team of artisans, a team of expert in the built environment to ensure that we get ready for the local government elections taking place on Saturday.
When we look at the special need voters, as well as those other groups such as police officers, nurses, who will be casting their ballots on the 30th, moving forward, 30 to the 31st, will you confidently say that all systems will be ready for them to cast their ballots?
Well, we're very confident. We are ready to host journalists, to host leaders of political parties, from across the province. Some of the leaders will come here. And the MEC, Kheswa, has said the Achikumed Conference Center must become, a platform for the Festival of Ideas. The leaders of society must come here to discuss solutions to challenges facing the people of KwaZulu-Natal. And he wants this facility moving forward to be remembered as a center, as a platform for the intellectual debate. He wants to see leaders from across the province, from other parts of the country, coming here to discuss, solutions facing the country.
Thank you very much there for your time. We have been speaking to Mawande Kheswa, who is the spokesperson for the MEC for Human Settlements and Public Works in the province, Mr. Kheswa.
All right, thank you for that, Mawande Kheswa. Well, the infrastructure is finally being readied and is slowly being rolled out, as you saw there from Mawande's report from Durban. That's the Provincial Results Operation Center in KwaZulu-Natal, called the Rock, but the National Rock, Big Rock, is in Pretoria, and that will be unveiled a bit later on, and our team is also on the ground there. It's the infrastructure really that's at the heart of the next phase of elections, voting day, counting, plus the announcement of the results.